Good morning and welcome to West Coast Grandma. I thought I would just show you my fall garden here before I start pulling everything out. It's the middle of September and I'm going to harvest all the rest of my tomatoes to make tomato sauce. So I want to just show you quickly because things have all been growing so perfect this year. So I'm going to show you my apple trees. This year is a great apple harvest. The apples are huge. I mean, they're not usually this big, so definitely going to be a good year for apples. I'll show you my small tree here. Look at the size of them, and they're not even that marked up. Look at that. In my potting shed here, kind of the last of the peppers. Those are poblano. These are my sugar rush peach that are actually starting to turn color, so that's kind of exciting. Here I have the last few little zucchinis growing. It's pretty well done though. I was going to rip them out, but then I noticed a couple more coming, so I'll wait and get these last ones. These are great to do on skewers on the barbecue, so I will definitely use those. Let's just go check out my new greenhouse because I've been planting things in there too. So here I've planted a bunch of broccoli, and on the other side I have Brussels sprouts. I'm totally experimenting. I've never had a greenhouse like this before, but that's all lettuce coming up. And on this side I have some Chinese cabbage, some daikon radish, and let's see what else we have down here. I love this greenhouse so far. Oh, that is celery. And over here, oh yeah, there we are. The spinach is starting to come up. Here we are, spinach, and I've got cilantro in here too. So we'll see how those things do. So let's just head out the other side. Those are just my citrus trees. They're staying in here for the winter, and one pepper plant. Yeah. So I'll head up to the garden. Look at all these tomatoes. This is why I'm going to get out here and harvest these. And I'm going to make one more big batch of tomato sauce. I just did a video on that, I think last week or the week before. I can attach that at the end here. But look at those tomatoes. And I have got so many so far. So this has really been a good year for me with tomatoes. That's probably one of my main things too, because we use the tomato sauce that I make all year. Okay, let's just head in the garden and I'll just show you what's left there. Oh, my dahlia's coming up here. There's all my peppers still, what's left. I did make all my hot sauce, so I've already picked lots of peppers. I'm interested in these ones here. These are called fishtail. Yeah, there's a few more there. Look at how nice those look. Small little hot peppers. I have some Thai chilies. I have sweet peppers in here. Those are Hungarian wax, and these are all paprikas. And I just harvested some red ones and made another batch of my smoked paprika, which is my one favorite thing of the year. So I'm going to let these keep ripening, and we'll just keep picking them and smoking them and turn them into smoked paprika, which I'll be using all winter. Here's my hoop tunnel that my husband built for me. I just stuck these cucumber plants in here and I put these sticks in so that I have something to climb on, and they're just growing like crazy. There's so many cucumbers in there. And that's just the last of some peppers. That is one kale plant. I just can't believe that either. And we have been harvesting it so much. And my celery. The onions are mostly all picked. The cucumbers there are pretty well done. Let's go the other side. Okay, going in the other direction, there's my big long line of tomatoes, but look at the size of these, although they're not ripening yet. So hopefully they're going to start to blush, at least so I can get them in the house. These are my cucumbers. There is still quite a few there, but I've got a couple of massive ones that I'm leaving for seed. There's a great big one down there. I'm just going to keep those ones. These are the Armenian long. There's another one there. And that is my kale. So I have lots of kale. And I had a few broccoli plants left over that wouldn't fit in my new greenhouse, so I've stuck them out here. We'll see what happens. Look at the size of this tomato. That's your classic beefsteak, that one. What a beauty, hey? These are my green beans, the Blue Lake pole beans, and when we were away for a few days, they weren't picked, and they turned into a huge lot of big beans that were starting to go to seed. So I picked them all, and now we've had a couple of harvests again of beans. Like, see, they'll come back as long as you get rid of those big ones, because then the plant thinks that it's got to produce seeds to reproduce. But if you keep picking them, it'll keep trying to make more. So yeah, there's going to be, yeah, see, there's more beans still. We'll get another one or two harvests yet. And this is my Brussels sprouts. These are doing great. I don't know if you can see them in there. Look at that. I always like to have these at Christmas especially. This is all my carrot patch. There's still lots of carrots in there. Yeah, things are definitely looking like fall. Raspberries are all done. My herb garden, look at all the weeds. Anyway, can only do so much. There's the rest of my potatoes. We just harvested a few of those last night for supper. There's still a few more in there. My leeks are still there, and I just got a lot of seeds off my leeks that I'd left in for 2 years, specifically to get seeds, because seeds are so expensive these days. Just when I thought all these squash plants were dying off, I see this little Zucchino rampicante is growing like crazy. And look at that, there's a few little zucchinis on there. It's an Italian zucchini, so Zucchino rampicante. The rhubarb is looking awesome. Nice big leaves there. So that's about it for things growing in here. Look at those sunflowers. That is about 12, at least 12 feet tall. And my pumpkins are all done. They're all sitting out on the ledge for when my grandkids come over for Thanksgiving. Oh, there's still lots of Swiss chard and beets and some parsnips at the end there. That is an Iranian squash. I got one, but it's about 14 or 15 inches across. Pretty impressive. So I hope you're having a great day, whether you're doing things out of your garden or whether you're buying things from a local market. Right now, they are just brimming with fresh veggies. So hope your day is good, maybe productive if you want it to be. West Coast Grandma is signing out.